That's my wacky Wednesday laugh. Ha ha! What's yours?
The viewers didn't think you were too wacky on yesterday's video.
Happy Wacky Wednesday, y'all. Welcome to our weekly live where every Wednesday, Jeremy likes to start the live off with a weird song that he wrote. Just for you.
Wait, okay, hold a second. Last week I had to be wacky.
Yes.
This week I have to be weird.
Wacky is weird.
Wacky is very, very different than weird.
Well, in this case, wacky is weird. And you're not cool unless you're weird.
I've never been cool in my life. Nor have I ever attempted to even try, to my knowledge.
That's not what the viewers think.
Although I will say that in junior high, everybody had the Reebok air pumps, and I was wearing like these ridiculously $20 Kmart, maybe they were Spalding spiked baseball shoes, because my parents could not afford anything. I don't know if they couldn't afford it or that was just their excuse for everything. We can't afford it.
We can't afford it so that they're not spending money on.
So I got my own shoes. I got a job, paper route, to pay for my own shoes. I bought a pair of Reebok air pumps because I wanted them so bad.
All right.
And you know how huge my foot is and how wide it is, right? Apparently
you've got some holy socks.
So my foot is so wide, they would split out every pair of shoes. I paid over $100 for these shoes as a kid.
Oh no!
And split the sides out immediately.
So you have to learn the hard way.
And at that point, I learned it is not worth
Bugs
it.
Adventures in the house.
To try and
Thank
be
you
cool.
for the super chat.
Not worth it trying
I
to be
would have been
cool.
crying for $100 for your
More
feet
than that. It's like $150.
to bust out of the seam.
Got a paper route
Did you get
just
your
to buy
refund?
shoes.
Did you get a refund?
No.
Or you didn't know about refunds? You
I didn't know about refunds.
You
I
didn't
didn't know about the
refund live. Jinx.
You owe me.
You owe me a Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Do you remember how we started in this channel?
Yeah.
How was it?
Or before I came into the mix?
I mean, you could go from the very beginning and then to you.
Okay, so back to the humble beginnings. Jeremy used to make weird videos on camping hacks.
It's true.
With his weird haircut.
Which I cut all myself because I hate spending money on myself.
He was too poor to afford a real haircut. Let's see. And then when I came in the mix, then it was treasure hunting through abandoned storage units and through thrifting.
So do you remember when I took you to your first storage unit auction?
The very first storage auction that I went to, how can I forget? It was freezing and it was just like a whirlwind of ice. So Jeremy and I both had snotsicles. It was so cold that when our noses were dripping,
what'd you find in there?
Instantly became ice cubes or icicles. And then that's when I found my very, very first sword.
And then every day after that, every unit?
After that, every unit, we literally found a sword.
And I have been...
It snowballed and we found a sword. It was just so random.
I'm dying to buy another storage unit just for the treasure hunt. Looking through all the stuff we have now, I'm just dying for another treasure hunt. I'm not sure my body can actually take it, but...
Ted says he loves the Ghostbusters and the Elvis displays. We should have switched it up and did Elvis tonight. Maybe next week. Thanks, Francis.
We'll stick with the Ghostbusters for now.
For now? What if I set up an identical setup just like this in front of Elvis?
Then I would say, my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others start to bid well, she swoops in with a...
Oh, that's a good idea, Betsy.
She's never been good at segues.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. David Braden, thank you so much.
La 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 la, that's my George.
Thanks, Cheryl, for the $20.
The treasure hunt begins with family and friends until she walks in on the scene.
Thank you, Angela.
They're all hypnotized by the look in her eyes. Well, it's all in an Egyptian, even though that's up for debate, jeans. When they see my Georgie, buying up units with swords.
You think we'll find some swords this year?
We better. When others start to bid, well, she swoops in with a la 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 la. That's my
went up like this
George.
and then came back down.
Well, they come with money, burning holes straight through their pockets. They think they're winning, but then their heads are spinning with their eyes popping out of their sockets. When they see my... Their eyes pop out just as much as yours.
Mine do get big when I talk.
When they see my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others start to bid and then she swoops in with a la 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 la, that's my George. The auctioneer cries, looking in their eyes, trying to get all of their money.
With them premium.
That's how they make their money. They're trying to get it. But they all back down when she comes to town. When they get a good look at my Honda.
Thank you, Robert. Woo.
When they see my Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. Others start to bid, well, she swoops in with a la 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 la, with a la 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 la, with a la 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 la. That's my George. My Georgie, buying up units with swordsies. When others start to bid, well, she swoops in with a la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. That's my George. Is that not what you ordered?
So Jeremy chose this song because he's been itching to buy another storage unit. So this was the beginning of 2022 to buy storage units. And that last note that he hit where he was just like big smile on his face and just singing at the top of his lungs, that's exactly how he sang on date 3 when we were doing Just Dance, and he was singing Louie Louie, and that's when I realized, I was like, man, I love this guy.
And I'm still trying to. We were at a get together yesterday. It was actually our Bible study group.
Yeah.
And somebody was asking, so did you guys know that it was your? What did you guys know? It was
did
immediately.
You guys know immediately that you were each other's person?
That you're each other's person. And I answered and I said, well, George knew on date 3. I'm still trying to figure it out. So.
Mike D, thank you for the super chat.
Marilyn Raby Sucks Dried Gravy is in the house.
She said, biggest fan in the house.
Not
package
this house.
Heading your way.
Oh,
Now, question, Marilyn.
probably
Follow
a booby
question.
trap.
Will those packages be delivered in a 20-foot trailer?
We're kind of hoping.
Or an open trailer or a box truck? Just asking for a friend.
You know what? I prefer the 20-foot covered trailer. Anything over a 20-foot trailer.
Thank you, Deborah.
Too big to get around the corners. And a box truck, I don't need to maintenance another engine. I've got big enough engines already to maintenance. So let's just keep it to the 20-foot covered trailer. Let's just keep it right down to what you stole. That works for me. I mean, I'll let go of it once it's returned.
Speaking of storage auctions, a lot of people in the chat are dying. They're like, yes, more storage units, please.
Well, and everybody's been
More
asking
storage, please.
or are we ever going to do storage units again? And the answer is absolutely.
Yes. Well, the delay, obviously, if you've been following the channel for a while, or if you're new to the channel, we lost our warehouse space because of Maryland.
So Maryland illegally
doing
turned off the water,
things on us.
illegally turned off the power, illegally locked us out. We went to court. She stole the trailer. And so we have recently
didn't
also
even get a
purchased
notice
new
of any
space.
type. Yeah.
So we purchased new warehouse space, and we have a lot of work to do there. It's not like you can just take in a heavy 20-foot trailer into the location. So I've got excavators coming in within the next month, and we've got to pour concrete, and we just got a lot of work to do over there. So once we get all that up and running, we should be good to go. And right now you're thinking, well, you got that house you guys just bought. You bought the dream house, and we are going to talk about the dream house tonight. But Georgia's she shed is already filled with everything that we brought back from Florida.
I spent a couple hours in there playing around and digging through boxes, and I was like, man, I miss this. I did a little bit of sorting, and I was like, I kind of miss this.
So I've got to get
Thank you, Robin.
It's pretty important that the she shed maintains the she shed status for sorting, and she has her area. And then there's a 2-car attached garage here. That's going to hold all the tools, shop, anything I need to do as far as work is going to be done in that garage on any of the vehicles, any projects, fixing anything.
Right now, it's a home for all of the book bag donations.
Right now, that's what it is.
Sending.
So we want to keep that in the temperature controlled storage right now. And then the 3-car garage is going to be tractor and lawn care and mowers and all of that. And then the chicken coop is going to be the chicken coop and for bees as we try and learn honey and all
Maryland's
that.
Excuse.
I wasn't myself back then. I've changed. I'm a new person. Let's make up. I need a new place to stay.
She wants to rent one of the rooms, huh?
You know what? I'm dumb enough to actually give her another chance. I am that dumb.
Rooms for rent.
I've done that before. So once we get everything going at the warehouse, and once we get everything up and running here, which last weekend, I mean, it was just impossible for us to do that. We were playing host and having a ton of fun with George and his family.
Absolutely.
So to get work done and host and care for people.
Thank you, Dolls Dolly.
It doesn't quite work out that way. So we got nothing done over the weekend except we had a ton of fun. And I think you guys have a lot of you have already seen a lot of that fun on George's channel on Taking a Risk. So he's had a couple of great videos that the fans have absolutely loved. And you can see, even in the dark, even in the middle of the night, we were just goofing off. We were just goofing off. And during the day, we were goofing off.
I was watching that video while eating breakfast the day after it came out, and I was just cracking up by myself watching it. So
past few days, what is it? It's Wednesday now.
So it's Wacky Wednesday.
Monday, I almost got nothing done. Although I did go and move two apartments, and then come back and then work on a ton of stuff. I tried to, and then
you got a ton done Monday. You moved 2 apartments in the trailer, and somehow managed to fit 2 apartments into 1 garage.
And then came back and worked on the house. Yesterday, I worked on quite a few things. And then today I worked on a few things. So the morning, it's hard to say morning because I spend so many hours in the morning working on social media. But for a few hours this morning, I was able to work on things. And then once we go live tonight, I'll work on more things. The house is starting to come along. And you'll see, you're actually going to see us starting to tear some stuff out tomorrow.
Ooh, Diane said more treats on the way.
Whoa!
Thank you. I know that she sent Patience and Christian a box.
So
did you record that today?
You know all the insanity that Christian and I went through today.
Yeah.
And it was filmed. And so I'm not going to give all the teasers because that will come out tomorrow, I believe.
Okay.
And so at the very end of it, so Christian, he was already up to his head and like, oh my goodness, it's raining, it's downpouring. We just did all this. This didn't work. And we finally got everything to work. And then at the end of it, I was like, hey, Christian, I forgot something. And he's like, what? And I was like, somebody sent you something. He's like, oh no, what is it? And then he opened it. He's like, it's actually good. I was like, enjoy. So he was absolutely thrilled. And then afterwards I got in the truck. I was like, I'm an idiot. I should have filmed that because his reaction was so good because we had such a difficult time today. And then at the end of it, his face just lit up like crazy. So it was it was perfect.
I love the actual box itself, like the packaging, but then what's inside is even better.
And then Patience was doing some of her counseling. So Patience is in school for counseling, and she's got clients, and so she was working with her clients today. And she texted me, and she's like, "My entire car is filled with your mail again." And I was like, "Well, I can't stick around to get it." And then Christian goes, "I knew we should have put it in my car because now it's stuck in her car." And we are not close. And
did she at least buckle up the packages in the driver's
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. So
that's the right thing to do.
Speaking of mail, with all the donations that were given and all the boxes that we had in here,
the donations grow and grow more and more each week.
So we released a video. Was that Monday we released it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we released a video on Monday. Why don't you tell them about it?
So what we decided to do, because there were so many packages, is we decided to twist it up a little bit, have a little fun with it, and see how many points Jeremy can get and how many points I can get with unboxing book bags alone. Even though the school supplies are super important, we made a game of it, and we took points on who can unbox the most book bags, knowing that math and mathing is not our thing.
Come to find out, it's not our viewers' thing either, because every viewer came up with different numbers. So we're not even sure who won. So if you want to know and let us know who won, go back, watch Monday's video. Yes. It was titled, "We Never Expected All of This." And we're not even sure because the viewers all came up with different numbers.
We were counting on you guys.
We really were. We really were, because we knew if we did it live, it would take 4 hours to go through. And if we did it pre-recorded like we did, then we could condense it down. We got it down to an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah. And we had to push it. I mean, we had to move. We had to move because
Betsy's saying you're at 385 total.
So
I know we're definitely over 300.
The numbers vary from 350 to 385. I think 385 might have been one of the highest numbers that I've seen. So in my mind, I've zeroed in on 375. It's got to be around 375.
Flippin' Adventure says the Egyptian children at the orphanage won. Yeah.
And yes, that's true too.
They're definitely winning.
That's true too. Yep. There's no doubt about that. They are winning. So what we did is we did a video with that. And we do, if you've been watching videos this week, we do have another garage wall of packages.
Filled.
Patience's vehicle, which is an SUV, is filled with more packages. But tonight we've got some personal mail, and some personal mail got mixed in with the book bag and the Egyptian orphans donations in Monday's video. So if you haven't seen that yet, we opened the personal mail then, and it's just part of the video. Yes. My guess is if you're on the live stream, you probably watched Monday's video because the super fans watched the live stream.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, so you probably saw there's some really, really, really good fun gifts given, and well, it was an incredible evening opening packages. It took George all day. This is not an exaggeration. All day, actually, day after too, to condense everything and then to break everything down and prep it for shipping. So it was.
Because I try and segregate everything too. So I try and put all the book bags into one box, into the bigger boxes, and then I try and put all scissors all into one box, and then I try and put glue into one box, and then like crayons. Like I try and separate it that way, and it takes time. It definitely takes time.
And it's a lot of boxes.
It's a lot of supplies.
A lot.
And I love it because I love to sort. That's something I discovered about myself when I started doing these storage unit videos with Jeremy, is when we would sort through units, we would make like different piles and compile everything, and we would sort.
It meets the needs of your OCD.
It's part of sorting, and I love it. I get to listen to music. I'm here by myself, and I get to listen to music that he doesn't enjoy listening to, and I get to sort. So it's a win-win. Thank you, Connie.
So we actually, you were just
a lot of people are wishing you a happy early birthday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What day is my birthday?
Today's the 23rd. Yesterday was actually George's birthday, my brother. So a lot of people were wishing him a happy birthday.
George had a birthday, and then my birthday is gonna. Oh, next Wednesday. Next live stream is actually my birthday. Hold those birthday wishes until next Wednesday, because we'll be live.
Last year, I think the live landed on your birthday as well.
How do I get that lucky?
I
Next Wednesday. Everybody bring your cake and ice cream. We're going to celebrate together.
Thank you, Lolly. Do you remember what I did for you last year for your birthday?
I got in a pond at Robbie's with a bunch of gators and almost died. It was awesome.
And then I got you a cake for your birthday.
And we fed it to the gators.
And then I brought plates and napkins.
And
they were themed.
Yep, they were themed from babies. Yep.
One was
Superfan Leanne.
Happy first birthday, and then one was It's a Boy.
So Superfan Leanne donated some of her units to us, and we had a ton of fun with the supplies.
Yeah.
Which we probably still even have some of those supplies here.
She was there to celebrate as well.
Yeah, Superfan Leanne was there to celebrate.
Thanks, Deborah.
Birthday. So she continues to watch and leave messages on all of the videos, and she can't wait for us to get back down, which hopefully we're going to be down in
Amy
April.
Lou, big prayers out to your sister. Her little sister has a disease that has no cure. So all of our prayer warriors, if you guys can pray for her sister.
So do you want to transition into personal mail? Because for the past hour, George has actually been in the garage knifing every package, which we prep beforehand anyway, so that it goes faster when we're on the live stream. Yeah. We open everything, so it's already prepped to open. So we just slice it open or we cut it open. And so she's been out there and she's like, "Oh, this is personal. We can do this on the live stream. This is for the donation." So you have what you think is all the personal stuff, right?
I do.
You think we could do some mail tonight?
I think we should.
And then we can talk a little bit about what's going on at the house.
I think we definitely should.
You want to do the mail song?
I know you want to sing the mail song.
What if I want to sing something different, like my Georgie, my mail, my
personal mail,
coming through like a snail.
My mails.
When other people email, some people snail mail. They go la, la,
the snail mail.
I hope you got my mail. You're really not getting your music cues tonight. That's your cue. You're missing your cue.
Woo!
I got it. I got
it. This isn't the mail song, is it?
Yeah.
We've got snail mail.
We got snail mail.
Oh, this one doesn't have a return. Oh, but there is a note in here.
There's a note?
Yeah, you want to open this one up? I'll read the note and you open that.
Or I'll read the note and you open, because we both know you can't read. So
sometimes I can read good.
I mean, making things up, come on, okay? I know sometimes how you like to make things up.
Read good.
Dear Jeremy and George, I love you guys. You're the best on YouTube ever. And Jeremy, I can't get over how ruggedly handsome you are. And George, you are the luckiest woman in the world. I love you. All right, what was in there?
You do realize you're holding the note facing the camera, which means you just made up everything you read.
That's the way you do every single.
No,
all right.
I don't. What are you talking about?
Larry said that about me? Larry.
Maybe it was Patricia.
It could have.
Maybe there's it was Patricia.
Jeremy and George, here is a few lucky coins I designed and had minted.
Oh, how cool.
One each for patients, Christian, George, and Jeremy. I've also included a small check to help with expenses to the Egypt Backpack Project. I really enjoy your channel. Thank you for all you do to entertain us.
These are some heavy coins.
You do to spread the word for the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Larry and Patricia Drace ring. Wow, nice. Very cool.
Very
cool.
Nice.
Larry and Patricia sent $50 for the project, which is
Jeff.
great. So what we have actually done, what we've actually done with the help of our CPA is we opened an account specifically for future donations. We're not a 501c3 yet, which means nonprofit, but hopefully in the future we could get to that point. So we have a fully designated account for all donations now that
and
we do
for
with
future
ReStorage
missions as well,
and future missions and things along those lines. How cool is that? Look at that. Look at he had these minted. Look at that.
That is pretty cool.
Look at that. That is really cool. Very cool. All right, so 2 of these I got to set 2 aside. Are they all the same or are they labeled?
They're all the same. All right. And then there's one for yourself, myself, Patience, and Christian.
All right, I need to set that aside to go to Patience and Christian.
Okay. Do you want to read the next card or do you want me to read it?
I can handle this.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
This card is from
Dear
Vanessa
George
Perry.
and
you do realize you're holding it upside down.
Oh,
right?
Money fell out of it too.
This is from Debbie and Vanessa Perry, all the way from Inverness, Florida, which isn't too far
not
from
too far from our
Otter
place.
Creek.
I heard your whatchamacallit got all out of whack and discombobulated. It's a good thing they have those thingamabobbies to fix your doohickey. In other words, get well soon. Hi guys. Laura is gonna do this card is
gonna do 3 different things.
And you told me you didn't know how to read.
Well, apparently you think you can read good.
You know what else you can do behind a card? All right, this card is going to do 3 different things. Number 1 is to be a cover up for things going behind the card. George, I know you've had. You want to read it?
Sure.
It's for you,
George. I know you have had surgery. Please don't overdo it. But I know it has to be done, which is why you love to laugh. I thought you guys would enjoy this card, and then. She said, here's a little something for ReStorage to love. I was thinking of teachers just seem appropriate. God gives me everything I have, and it isn't much, but I will share what he gives. I hope this will add a little money for what you will need to ship. So
thank
we can
you
use
so
it towards
much.
Shipping costs. That's actually a really good idea. Number 2, congratulations on your new home. You found it. Make it fit.
It is the find of a lifetime. It really is.
And then it says, we are praying for you. Please always remember God loves you all. I really hope you like the card. Love, your friend Debbie and Vanessa Perry.
Thank you so much, Debbie and Vanessa. That's fantastic.
This card is from Joseph Maliga. I hope I'm saying that right.
All right. Now you don't know how to read again. I guess I'll read since you don't know how to read. From Ontario, New York. You are fierce. Oh, my goodness. If they only knew how fierce you are.
Who, me?
They saw yesterday's video.
Who, me?
They're like, she must be really tired. No, that's what she's like. Pretty much 110% of the time.
That's when I'm hangry.
Dear George, and you are fierce and you can do this. Dear George.
You can do this.
Feel better, beat cancer, your friend.
Aw, thanks, Joe.
Thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate it.
Next package is from Jamie Phillips from Gilbert, Arizona.
All the way from Arizona.
All
right, let's see. Oh, there's some cool stuff in here. All right, I'm going to hand that off to you because I have a feeling that is for you.
She loves making handmade stuff for us, and we love getting it.
Oh, this is a birthday card. Do you think this is your birthday?
Well, your birthday's coming up.
Oh, whoa! Mystery bag. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold a second.
Some goodies just fell out of there.
Hold a second. I made the bracelet in honor of my cheerleading coach. She passed away this February. So sorry to hear that. I also made the turtle birthstone necklace just for you, Jeremy, and got the extra charm crystal birthstone for the other. Okay, so Jamie
cool.
P. So, oh my goodness, she made this.
Oh, turtle.
She made a necklace, turtles for me.
Turtle.
Wow, and there's the extra one right there. She made the charm turtle necklace. Wow, thank you so much, Jamie. She's so creative.
Very creative. And then
very artistic.
Another piece for the birthstone.
I love it.
Very cool.
Absolutely love it. She's so creative.
Very.
I wonder if I could be that artistic. Don't worry, as we set things aside, there's a wall here. There's a wall right there. So we have to set things aside as more stuff comes in. And then after the live stream, then we go through it all again. But we're boxed in right now.
Next card is from Jay Williams. Says, as you rest and recover, take a little time today to sip some tea and rest, because God is in control and wants you to feel your best. And ye can trust. He sees you and knows exactly what you need. So every prayer you make, you well is coming at God's speed. Feel better soon. The Williams family. From Jay, I think it's Joni or Jory, Alan.
Maybe it's
and
Georgie. Could be Georgie. I'm just throwing that out. Okay, it's not, but it could be. So you don't sit and sip tea, but you absolutely are killing that coffee.
I do enjoy coffee in the morning. I think it's more just sipping on something warm.
So the previous owners, one of the things, we haven't shown this in the videos yet, but one of the things the previous owners did is, why don't you tell them about your special faucet?
So you guys know how there's 2 sinks in the kitchen. There's a sink that's installed in the kitchen island, and then there's a sink that outlooks an oversized window with an awesome view. And what they did was they installed a spigot that pretty much dispenses hot water immediately.
Boiling water on demand. That's what it is.
And so,
and that's all it's for. That's all that comes out of it.
When I discovered it, I accidentally burned myself a little bit. And I was like, oh, they must be tea drinkers. And when he came to visit, I asked him and he said, yeah, it's just a convenience thing. And so when George was here, he loves to drink tea. Yeah. He tried it and he's like, this is perfect. This is awesome.
Just another one of those little touches that you think through in your life. And you're like, oh, this will make life better.
Yeah. I've used it a couple times to like warm up ramen noodles. Marie says, I watched that video and had to play back a few times because it was hard to keep up. I got George had 95 and Jeremy had 91. You two are truly amazing. So
thank you so much for counting.
It was close.
I thought maybe I was going to pull it out at the end.
I was really hoping you'd win.
Because I had Eva's box and I thought, oh, this is going to blow it out of the water. And there are some people who said I was the winner. So
I'm the winner. I am the winner.
This is from Alexandria Stanley, Greensboro, North Carolina.
I know a Stanley.
I know a Patricia.
I know a grumpy grandpa named Stanley.
1982. Isn't this when you were born?
Nice. That's my birthday.
Wow, that's your birthday year.
Very cool.
I guess it wouldn't be your birthday. Greetings, Jeremy and George. Hope you guys are selling your new home. A friend of mine recently purchased a home that was on the auction block with the county. Sadly, the owner is a prominent African-American Methodist minister and his wife had passed, and the daughters fought over the house and never paid the property taxes. It had been vacant for 15 years and was a virtual time capsule. I was tasked with cleaning out the belongings. Sadly, the clothing was unable to be salvaged due to the moisture, but I was able to take 3 vans full of useful household items and books to a local thrift store that serves women escaping abuse and recovering from substance issues. We're hoping that the furniture will be able to go to an Afghan refugees family coming to our area. And I was clearing out the closet. I found a license plate and knew exactly where to send it. May it find a spot in honor of the Florida Ranch. Thank you for the last one, Joy.
Cool.
Alex in North Carolina. This will be going to Florida.
Thanks
I know
for thinking of us.
Many people want to know when we're headed back. We're looking at doing Camp Hales 2.0 probably this spring. That's what's going on. We're getting so close to being done moving everything. Now it's an aspect of sorting and putting life back together. And after that, I really just want to take a break and go to Camp Hales. What is this?
And then there was debate whether it should be here or in Florida.
That's true. They're wondering if it should be here or Florida. Yeah. A gift for you. Enjoy the gift. The ketchup seasoning. A gift to Jeremy. I just can't imagine ketchup on popcorn, but whatever floats your boat from Zoe. Nice. Thanks, Zoe. Nice. But the thing is, Zoe's not the only one. Zoe was thinking of that. And all right, let's see what else we have here. We've got is this what I it is Ghostbuster boxers.
Boxer briefs.
New lucky drawers. XL, if they only knew my real size. Because we know it's more than a double.
Are you going to wear that?
Wear it? Are you kidding? This is, I don't know who sent it. It doesn't say on here who sent it, but it's going.
Lilith sent $5. She said, Jeremy, you are the winner. You won George's heart. What more could you ask for?
If you have no idea, I'm gonna put this up on my shelf
All right,
now.
the next package came straight from Amazon.
The underwear are up on the shelf.
Oh, there's no note. There's no note, but I see wording that says "Made in Egypt," and then I see a pyramid.
Is that made in Egypt?
Egypt. Oh my goodness, how cool! This will go. You guys saw my Elvis display. This will go on the George display.
She's making a whole area of the shelves designated in honor of herself.
Just for me.
Not a joke.
Well, of the gifts that you guys
not
send
a joke.
That's non-Elvis related.
Sure, George. Sure.
It's gonna be a George shrine.
I guess I can't say too much because I did get this Jeremy patch, but this is for my Ghostbuster suit. So
this next package came directly from Amazon.
Okay.
And it says, "God bless you both. I also send special license plates. Congratulations on your new home. It's a blessing. You guys have inspired so many people, including me. Thank you, from May Vasquez."
Look at that.
What does it say? Home Sweet Home.
Home Sweet Home.
Okay.
And it's got
the top to it.
It's got the toppers there.
Cool. I could put sugar in that one.
There might be sugar right here.
What's
is
the other
that?
ones?
Oh, those are stones, right?
Oh, maybe these are for plants.
Yeah, they're probably plants. Oh, you know what? Okay,
This
I get it. I get it now.
tells you.
Yep, these are for plants. This is the base.
Yeah, they're pots.
And
okay,
then,
so they're mini
that's
pots.
You could put
I
some
could put
succulents in
there.
there.
Jinx.
You owe me.
Cheryl Cowbell sent $20. Says, "George, I'm so happy to see you in a better mood today. Prayers to you, Jeremy.
I need the prayers.
Are the man. Love
I need
you
the
both."
prayers. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
How's
I'm George.
Yeah. Sometimes. Most of the time you're Patricia.
All right, here's the.
All right, 3, 2.
And
we're back. We're back. Okay. From Gulfport, I think this MS is Missouri. No, you need to open this one. Trust me.
Okay.
This one is for you to open.
All right.
That
Can you
one.
take these for me?
Yeah.
This one came from Verge. Okay. Verge.
Dear George Jeremy,
yes!
I'm a great fan of Elvis. I've had this picture of him since the late 80s. I've never seen anyone as passionate about Elvis as I am. Then I started watching
It does have that vintage 80s smell.
So that's why she's chosen to, or he's chosen. Would Virgie be male or female? That's why they've chosen. They've chosen to send this picture to us. And my daughters are now grown and not interested in these pictures. I'm 69 years young.
Aww.
I wanted to find someone who would appreciate them.
Young. I love that.
I love watching the two of you. Hope you have a wonderful and long life together. God bless you both, Virgie Wiles. Thank you so much.
This is
Virgie.
definitely going to go on the Elvis display.
All right, let's see what else we have here. We've got a pack. Whoa. Something's going on here. Hold a second.
That came directly from Amazon.
I heard you needed some coverage. I'm restoring the love as you taught me to. LOL. Enjoy your gift from JK.
J to the K.
Did he send me size 4 toddler underoos? Oh my goodness.
Why are people sending you underwear? Did you make a comment or something? First Ghostbusters underwear.
Did you
and
tell
now
them
superhero underwear?
Did you tell them I soiled my drawers?
Did you?
I would never mention that.
I would never mention that.
I would never, ever mention that. I would never say anything about that, but you'd be all over that. Be like, hey guys,
because you always claim that you're Batman. So why else would he send superhero? There's Batman.
There's
underwear.
7 briefs. I'm Batman. If we sewed them all together, they could make one pair of underwear for me. They probably all know that my underwear have holes because we've mentioned that multiple times, unfortunately. Just like my socks.
Maybe not so much on this channel. Maybe on another channel, you're pretty open about that.
I'm gonna wear these tomorrow. See how they fit. See how they fit.
Okay.
Thanks, JK. Should have known as soon as I opened it. It was JK. Should have known. Oh, you better open this one.
Okay. Oh, this one came directly from Amazon. Check it out. An Elvis tumbler. Look at all that hair.
Wow, I used to have hair like that.
Do you wish you had hair like that now?
No, I wish I didn't have.
Do you wish that you could take a nap
baldness,
in his hair?
No,
That's a lot of
not
hair.
at all. You're
That's-
getting really weird. I
That's-
thought it was Wacky Wednesday, not overly weird Wednesday.
Dear George, I know you weren't feeling well. I hope this cheers you up. Love, Christine Romandetti. Thank you so much, Christine. Yes, that's definitely going on my Elvis display.
Or you could use this one with your hot water spigot. I'm just throwing that out there.
I could. Yeah,
You could.
I definitely could.
You could. All right, here's another package here from Amazon, but it looks like there's definitely a note in here.
Mhm.
It says, oh, George, here's something for you to put in your garden or on your pathway. I hope you enjoy it. I love your new house. I'm praying that you and Jeremy will enjoy many years in it. May your house be always filled with love. This is from Zoe as well.
Oh
my goodness.
Look at that. It's an I Heart Elvis stone, like a garden stone.
I don't think you can put that in the garden. That's got to go on your shelves.
That's definitely going on my display. I hope you
not
don't
my
mind.
shelves.
I hope you don't
Not
mind.
my shelves.
It may end up on this side
It
of
may-
the office.
It may
'cause I'm
end up
running
out in the
room.
garden if you do put it on
I'm
the
running
side
out of
of the
room.
office. It'll end up very, very far in the garden if you put it on the side. Of the
Like
office.
down in the creek.
That's a good spot. Wasn't thinking of that. Thanks for the thought there. This came from overseas. That's from the UK, from Scotland.
Scotland.
This is from Donna McMaster from Scotland.
Wow.
Donna sent this all the way from Scotland.
Scotland.
I think it's shoes. Look at that. We got some Scottish
13
shoes.
double wide shoes.
Please, 13 double wides. 13 double
It could
wides.
be.
In
It
3,
absolutely.
2. Whoa, it's even better. Check this out.
Thanks, Pam.
Okay. Look at this. All right, I'm gonna let
Oh,
you.
it's a box of goodies.
Is it
Donna
ever?
writes, "Hi, been a fan for a while. Love following
Look
you
at
on."
that. Yeah, I hear it. I don't know. You want me to go see if anybody broke in? We do have a haunted door, so. But I want to show these toys first.
Okay.
So
This gift is mostly for George. Sorry, Jeremy. Love from Scotland, Donna and Josh.
wait. This is for the tractors are for George.
in there is from. Oh, and we're back.
We're back. Okay, so this is for you too.
No, that's definitely for you.
All right, you go through your Elvis stuff.
Okay.
Stay away from my shelves. I'll go see.
Oh my
The
goodness!
weird noise that
How
you hear.
cool is that? I have room. I have some room for more Elvis stuff. Betsy, someone had mentioned it in the last live stream that they wanted to get the kids in Egypt clothes. Oh, I bet the underwear is for them. No, knowing JK, I bet it's not. But good guess. More for the Elvis collection. Thank you. And then we've got this box.
Do you want to know what the noise is?
What's the noise?
What do you think the noise is?
Is it rain? Because it is raining
No,
here.
it's the laundry that you're doing. And that's
It
the
is?
knocking that you hear and that you're scared of. You're scared of your laundry.
Oh my gosh, how cool.
Is it Elvis coins?
It's colorized
wow.
Elvis coins.
What? Do you want me to close the door so you can't hear your laundry so you're not scared?
Oh, it is the dryer, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I just told you that. Yeah, I can close the doors.
No.
Still scared?
No. This has that like cool vintage smell. I don't know. I like that smell.
What's that smell like?
That smells like something fruity. It's time. Elvis collection.
Fruity is on Fridays.
Oh my goodness, how cool
Today
is
is
this?
wacky.
An Elvis watch.
Oh my goodness. In the case.
Definitely going on the display.
Wow. Just in time for George's shelves.
Oh
And
my goodness.
Just in time.
An Elvis t-shirt.
You have how many shelves left? So they've been saying
One,
you just need to
two.
take the doors off of the shelves.
Yeah.
If you want more shelves, the viewers have been saying just take the doors off, which you'll see that we actually found
Should I?
tomorrow's video, you'll see that we
we found some of these somewhere.
We're not the only ones taking things out of the house. So if you take these off, you'll have more shelves for display, which would be easy. I just have to take the hinges off. Are you okay
with me doing that?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
We just have
how cool.
I just have to take the actual. I mean, it's just going to take the screw gun.
I love it. Love it. All the way from Scotland. Thank you so much.
Scotland, eh? Wait. Do they not say A?
I don't think they say A.
They say, but I want to go. You know what that's from?
No.
That's from, you know what? I can't remember either. So.
All right.
You liked that, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
What's the William Wallace movie?
Okay.
Freedom!
William Wallace?
Yeah, William Wallace. What is? I can't remember the name now.
Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson. Not Patriot.
Oh my goodness.
Why can
I watched it for the first time.
Why can I not? Braveheart. It's Braveheart.
Braveheart, yes.
So the dad tells little William Wallace when he's little, he says, "No, you're staying behind." And then little William Wallace goes, "But I want to go."
I don't remember that from the movie.
All right.
But it was a good movie.
Sometimes Amazon sends two things separately. So I just want to say I admire all you're doing of doing this. From Lisa Laundry in Louisiana, I think you just gave me school stuff.
No.
Definitely gave me school stuff.
No.
Definitely gave me school stuff.
Captain Fumble Nuts.
Oh, wait. Hold a second. School tool. Oh, so that's for the school. Okay, there is school stuff in here. So 1 second. There's two gifts in here. One is personal, and one is for school. Hey, George and Jeremy, here's a hat for Jeremy's head. I love your channel. God bless. After you get it, I'll send the receipt in case you need to return it for the size. From Lisa Landry in LA. All right.
So if you guys have watched the videos, you see Jeremy hitting his head on multiple things in the house. And people were suggesting getting him a Captain Fumblenuts helmet. And so there you go.
Lisa did it.
You hear that?
That actually, the rest of this is for the school kids.
Yeah. And then that's probably part of her package as well.
All right, let's test it.
Mary Franklin.
It works.
Mary Franklin says, "Those are those new handerwears from JK. You think those are hander pants for your hands? You don't want to stay there down that long."
Are you crop dusting me again? You got issues, woman. Wow. This definitely works. Although I did take a little nap for a while. Thank you so much, Lisa. And then we have this over here.
That's actually a good idea. Dreamers JS says, George, make one of the guest rooms an Elvis theme. I agree on taking the doors off or cut out place for glass. Yeah.
Do we have a return address here?
I think
from Amazon.
I think that's part of the same gift. That's
is it part of the same?
Sent you the helmet.
You think so?
Because there's no note in that. And then she mentioned in her note, sometimes Amazon sends them separately.
That's true. Sometimes Amazon. I thought.
Thank you, Dreamer JS.
1 second, I gotta do some work here. You gotta install these properly.
Todd says that's a great helmet to wear when you go into the secret room.
Oh, that secret room has busted my head so many times. Speaking of the secret
room, when the previous owner was my brother's oldest, Jackson, and he goes, "What's your name?" And then he's like, "Do you like the house?" And Jackson's like, "Yeah." He goes, "What's your favorite part?" He goes, "The secret room, but I can't tell you where it is."
Because it's a secret. And the previous owner goes,
he's like, "Well, then it wouldn't be a secret.
It wouldn't be a secret if you did tell me where it was." And then Jackson's like, "Well, I'll tell you how to get there." Well, it's up a spiral, but it's not the stairs right behind me. And we're just all sitting there going, this kid is crazy.
He's so funny.
This kid is crazy.
Yeah, he just had a birthday in December and turned 6. So he's fun. He's so much fun.
I'm 6, you psychos. We could quote
That's when he
Jackson
was
all
5.
day.
Yeah.
I'm 5, you psychos. Something tells me I did it wrong. What do you think?
Let me see.
Well, I'm right here. I didn't go anywhere.
Let me see. It matches your hoodie.
Yeah, it does.
It definitely matches your
Well, hello, ma'am.
Yeah, you're definitely not wearing it right.
Would you like to go out with me?
Captain Fumblenuts.
Would you like to go out after the show and see another show?
Oh, Sandy says, I missed something in the Elvis box.
Uh-oh, you did? Well, we'll definitely find it. There's no doubt about that. We will find it. I'll have to figure this out.
I bet it's this.
Oh, now you found it?
Yeah, I bet it's this. There's an Elvis necklace. Nice. And then there's also another necklace in here. This is a TCB necklace. Very cool.
Very nice.
I have the perfect spot for these, by the way.
Probably on my shelves.
And there's the really cool Elvis watch. I have perfect spots for all of this stuff.
You know what? I was just thinking where I could put these tractors. And I was thinking over there on your shelves. What do you think? Could I put my tractors on your shelves?
Do you need room? I mean, you have all these empty.
Because I'm not done, because I'm out working every day while you sip coffee.
I mean, I would try and help you, but I don't know where you hide your gifts.
And you never will know where I hide them.
Because
it wouldn't be a secret if I told you. Congratulations on your new home. Love, Christine, from Christine Ramadetti. Thank you so much, Christine.
Thanks, Christine.
She says, bless this house, dear Lord, above with happiness, with thy love. Bless the door. Well, I'm just going to show it to you guys. Check that out right there.
I love it. It's got that farmhouse look that we love.
It matches the whole white theming, and it's beautiful. Thank you so much, Christine.
All right, here's the last package.
There's another one.
The Yes Life from Fort Payne, Alabama. It doesn't feel right saying Alabama. You have to say it with a southern twang, don't you think?
Yes, you do. Should I read this with a southern twang as well?
Yeah, like a southern belle.
I'm not doing the whole southern belle.
Then do it like a southern fumble nuts.
That would just be me in the South. What the hells? Hey, Jeremy, George, Patience, Christian. First of all, congrats on your engagements.
Thank you for the dark ball.
The content on YouTube. Hopefully that's for me. Thanks for your content on YouTube.
Says you're too much. LOL, the hard hat.
We started watching your vids about the time you started having trouble with Maryland rabies. Watching you and the others you have paired with has given us the courage to start our own channels. Nice. Whoopee cushion. Yes. We found these Elvis, two things. When we were shopping for treasures, immediately thought of George. It's fascinating. They've traveled from California to Alabama and now to Ohio. Hopes and prayers for George and a speedy recovery. God bless you in the coming year. Love you all. YouTube, Raymaker Theory, The Yes Life, Cedric, Raymaker, and the Wingnut.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Thank you so much, guys. Baby, I don't need to put a whoopee cushion under you. You never stop. I don't need to put that under you. You never ever stop. Like, all I got to do is just look at you and you're like,
check it out. More Elvis stuff. Look how cool. Very cool.
Whoopee!
And
you're really going to be taking over my shelves, aren't you? I think you are.
Jeff said, has anyone suggested replacing the spiral staircase with a single person elevator?
Yes, many, many, many people.
No more banging your head, Jeremy, he says.
But I want a fire pole just like the Ghostbusters had in the firehouse. I want to slide right down. And then it'd be worth actually bumping my head. That would be fun. So, crazy week so far.
Thank you, Jeff.
Bye. We actually went live Sunday, as in addition to Wednesday, just to let everybody know that we would have a video coming out Monday of opening all the boxes.
Faye Williams came up with a good idea.
What was it?
I can put some of the Elvis stuff in my she shed.
We could build shelves in there. You could have a she shed shelves for all the Elvis.
Okay.
You could have she shed shelves for your Yelvis. Your Yelvis, yes. Shelvis. You could call them Shelvises. Look at it. You could go in there and go, look at all my Shelvises.
See what he
my
did
man
there?
built me all these Shelvises. And everybody would be like,
my man friend built me all these Shelvises.
Are you having a stroke, George? Like, what makes you say that? My man built me some Shelvises. Your friends would be like, yeah, you having a stroke. Come on, let's call 911.
Okay, now we have to build some Shelvises.
Great. What did I just get myself into? I
You
can't
know what?
keep up as it is already.
One of the spare bedrooms, they left shelves in there. I can make that room the Shelvis room.
The Shelvises room?
Yeah.
Potentially.
There's one, two, like if I'm counting right, because I can't do math very well. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 shelves in there.
Which means since you can't do math, there's probably none. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point.
David says, George, we look in the Elvis box. You missed one item. I thought I got them all.
There's another one hiding in there.
Apparently.
Sometimes we open packages.
Apparently.
And we don't see everything.
Okay,
but we see it all afterwards.
We got the coins.
We always see it afterwards.
The awesome guitar plate. This. Oh, here we go.
Is that it right there?
These must have been hiding.
An Elvis patch?
Yeah, here's a sew or stick-on patch. Loves it. Mary Deathy Deal says either a fire pole, a stripper pole, or a scratching post. Triple duty. Triple.
Well, I know what I'm putting my vote in for.
Here we go.
Ghostbusters fire pole. Well, there goes.
I have the perfect spot for all
there
of
goes the keychain of me that says you own the key to my heart, but that I gave you on date 3. I guess that just got replaced.
I'll put that on the Shelvis.
So that's going up on the Shelvis?
Yeah, that'll be the first thing I put up on the Shelvis.
So let's give a little bit of update on the house. What's your
Thank you, Dreamer JS. See, she remembers. She said that's the room I was suggesting, the one with the shelves. See?
There you go.
4 shelves, if I counted correctly.
So if I were to summarize, I think
Thank you,
were
Mary Deathy Deals.
You were beyond overwhelmed over the weekend because we had almost nothing put together, and our life is all in boxes, and we have family and friends and all of that. And then we've buttoned down the hatches.
Thanks, Dreamweaver.
And we've been working. How do you feel in regards to getting the house all settled and all of that?
Every day it gets less and less overwhelming because more things are being washed, more things are being put away, more things are getting organized.
It was beyond overwhelming for you over the weekend.
It's less of a cluster, an organized cluster. We got to put a lot of stuff away today.
We did get some major things done today, which will be in the video tomorrow, which is either going to we ripped some stuff out. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to put it right there in your face. We ripped it out and we threw it away. And I am proud of it. So
we always try and reuse a lot of things, but what we tossed was not reusable.
I mean, it might have been if somebody else was doing the job, but you'll have to tune in and see. So we were in a progress last week. We were in a progress of, okay, let's just get beds together. Let's be able to sleep. Let's be able to shower. Let's be able to brush our teeth. Let's just get bare necessities and basics. And then we had your brother's family show up for the weekend, which was, we knew he was planning to come the weekend before, and he was coming to plan to help unload. We didn't know they were coming this weekend. So pleasant surprise. And so we threw all the work aside and we were just like, let's just have fun, which then
we snuck away a couple times to get some work done. Very
little, but still an overwhelming process for you. So now we're at Wednesday. How are you feeling in regards to the overwhelming Herculean task that it is to put our whole lives into this home.
Well, let me ask you, how are you feeling?
Gotcha. We didn't freeze. I was asking you first. How are you
But
feeling?
I asked you second, so.
Well, I'm asking you third. So
earlier today, I was playing in the she shed, sorting and doing a little bit of sorting because the auctions are going to come back. I promise you. Which reminds me, I still have to have boxes delivered as well. So that's one of the reasons why we haven't been doing auctions either, because I don't have boxes yet here for my shipping center.
Yeah, whole shipping centers in Worcester.
I did accidentally
I
cut myself, so there's a little boo-boo there.
I mean, that was awesome.
But I feel like it's slowly coming along. I know that it's definitely not going to happen overnight, and it's going to take some time because we're basically moving two homes
lives
into one. A full home, a fully furnished home, and then a fully furnished home.
But it's not even, it's more complicated than that, because
so not only on top of fully furnished homes, we work from home, and so we have a business to move as well too.
And it's even more complicated than that, because it's not one business. There are multiple businesses that some we share with you and some we don't. So this isn't just two people are getting together and they're moving into a home. Like for George, the most important things for you, what were the most important things for you to get set up when we first got in here?
Thanks you, David. What's that?
What were the most important things for you to get set up and going as we got into the house?
Well, I think for the both of us, a place to sleep.
Okay, so I could have cared less about the place to sleep. For me, it was the office. I had to have the office. But I'm the one controlling all the money coming in and out and flowing, and I have to pay bills.
The office was important too, but you have to sleep. You have to get rest, right?
True.
And then the second most important thing was being able to shower, because he can't function unless he showers in the morning.
So most people
and having hot water.
Most people drink coffee. I don't. I shower. And so I immediately shower. I get up and I shower.
He gets his day started. He has to take a shower, and he has to have hot water, because hot water is important. He learned that the hard way when he jumped into the creek and there was no hot water.
These little intricacies of the house. And if you don't know what we're goofing about right now, go back, watch the videos. It's explained why the hot water was an issue and the things we've been learning. So for you, it was a place to sleep. Was the kitchen important to you? Was the bathroom important to you?
I mean, a place to be able to use the bathroom it's all important.
I mean, you got 4 toilets here. I mean, you got your pick of places to go. So
that is nice.
Everything was flushable, but you didn't have your toiletry items. You don't even have a toothbrush. I think like the first couple of days you were like, I haven't brushed my teeth in this long. And I was like, yeah, I know. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Okay, so anyways.
I don't remember that. So the biggest thing for me was obviously a place to work, a place to sleep, and a place to be able to shower and brush our teeth.
And the biggest thing for me was the office.
Yeah. And even if the kitchen wasn't in a disarray and everything was everywhere, we could just hop in the truck and go get something to eat. So I wasn't too concerned about the kitchen.
Which we pretty much were doing. We were running to Walmart because we didn't have internet, so we couldn't upload videos on YouTube. Right. So in the middle of the night, I guess maybe you wouldn't call it the middle of the night, but we would run to Walmart, and we would use Walmart's Wi-Fi before we had internet here at the house.
Shane says Jeremy was calling a staff meeting again, George.
And so we would run to Walmart, and we would just walk the aisles of Walmart while videos were uploading, or things that I could work on my phone where I needed internet access.
Fast, high-speed internet.
Because it was very, very touch and go here at the house. But we are in the woods on purpose, and that's part of the goal, is to be away and to have your own private oasis. Your own respite. And so until we got the internet up and running, until we got the office going, without the office, I was just on edge because I have too much to keep going. And there's so much that has to be done on a timeline. And she can tell you, You get joking, Jeremy, 99% of the time. But when the camera is off, it's business, Jeremy. This stuff
steamroller Grumpy Stanley. Jeremy.
It does not work if it does not stay on track. And there's too much going on that it has to stay on track, and it has to be organized, and it has to be managed appropriately. And you have to lead and guide through that as well. And so the office was most important. I'm thrilled that the office is up and running. I still feel like it's a mess, but I actually have it up and running, and then the mess can be cleaned up. The kitchen, how are you doing with the kitchen?
Kitchen's fine.
Like, you've got the kitchen up and going.
But I still have a ton of kitchen stuff at my place.
Yeah, that's true. Ton.
So they're still
talking about good internet. Look how
we're back.
We could start actually connecting that with the landline. Yeah, because I can take it out that window into this window. We can go across the flower bed.
Okay.
So you've got stuff at your house that we still have. We still have a full load from your house that we have to bring out here, and a full load from my house, all from the shed. But I'm not too worried about that right now. The land has got to dry up for my place to get back to the shed. But the kitchen, I don't think the kitchen's ever been important to either of us. We have
all of the essential items that was at Jeremy's place. And so we have more than enough to be able to do what we need to do.
So even you hearing,
thank you, Jeanette.
So George on yesterday's video talking about gourmet meals and all of that. We've known each other for 3.5 years. I mean, like the first month it was out to eat all the time, and our lives aren't really that conducive to cooking.
We travel a lot.
So even though George is saying what she's saying about gourmet meals don't fit into our lifestyle because we travel so much. And so
I quickly learned on date 3 that
here we go again. So anyways, and I quickly learned that you like taco smell. So the kitchen really isn't that important to us, except for the microwave for.
I think the
popcorn.
kitchen is very important.
Popcorn.
I've got a working sink. I'm always doing dishes.
Popcorn. That's the most important thing is popcorn to you.
We do love our popcorn.
You love your popcorn.
We both do.
George is so particular.
We both love to snack on popcorn.
It's funny that she says that I'm difficult. She's the most particular person I've ever met.
I never said you were difficult. I just said you're picky.
So you're the pickiest person I've ever met. You can't just go get popcorn for her. She will only eat one brand of popcorn. She'll only use one brand of this, only eat one brand of this, only this. It has to be this. And if it's not that, life ain't going to be happy. So do you want to share with them what your favorite brand of popcorn is that you have to have? It's Jolly Time. Okay. So she has to have Jolly Time popcorn and only Jolly Time popcorn.
We had popcorn at a Winking Lizard and it wasn't Jolly Time. And I ate it.
We all survived. Pound it, baby. You're doing good. That therapy's working. So probably the most important thing is the actual microwave, because we use that most for popcorn. And what else do we use the microwave for?
Just popcorn.
Popcorn. Like popcorn is your thing.
Oh.
We're back again. Yeah, so we use the crock pot, which I was using the crock pot before I met you. I would throw carrots, potatoes, chicken, roast. And then you jumped right on board on me with that.
Yeah. So I'll do before meeting Jeremy, I would do crock pot meals as well. But I learned the way he enjoys a crock pot meal. And so I just stick to it because I know that he'll eat it.
Because I love me some food. I love me some crock pot. So as long as we have the crock pot.
We must be freezing because it is storming out.
That's true too.
Yeah. So the freezing and the lagging is because it is storming.
We got major storms over us. So crock pot and microwave, that's probably the most important thing to us in all reality.
I've used the oven a couple times here already.
Oh, you baked me cookies. Remember you baked me cookies one night?
And I made like a hash brown egg casserole.
What was that night you were like, do you want me to bake you cookies? And I was like, are you serious? Are you? Yes, please, yes.
I gave him the option. I said, do you want chocolate chip or oatmeal cookies?
And I love
And he's like,
cookies.
oatmeal. So I made him a baker's dozen of oatmeal cookies.
I love oatmeal cookies with lots of cinnamon and even better butterscotch chips in them. But we didn't have any butterscotch.
You ate those.
Yeah, I did eat those. Because we never made cookies again.
So I put cream cheese frosting on it instead.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. So we got the kitchen up and running. The office is up and running. All the bathrooms are up and
someone
running.
asked, do you ever use an air fryer? Yes.
That's
absolutely.
the other thing. Yeah.
So the air fryer, we found a brand new air fryer that's like a mini oven. It's called an air oven. And that has been a game changer because it literally cooks things within half the time. And so one of the things that Jeremy likes to eat is popcorn shrimp. And so if you look at the directions on the side, it says to put it in the oven for X amount of minutes, and the air fryer cooks it within literally half that time. And it's just as crispy, if not even better.
And that stove that I left for Christian and Patience is actually an air fryer, dehydrator. It's everything. I don't even know how to use it. It's
a little too extra for me.
It was so overwhelming that both of us were like, forget it.
For that particular oven, I used it maybe 3 times, and it's to bake cookies. It was to bake cookies for you.
Yeah, I went a little overboard on that.
Yeah,
but
you did. If I was with you, I would have been like, no, don't get this. It's
don't buy it. Don't buy it. Yeah, it's very, very confusing.
Yeah.
Very confusing. But we got the bathrooms up and running. Like, we even got hand towels now to actually dry your hands.
Thank you, David.
Like, when the first week when we were here, I'm like, do we have towels anywhere? Like, I'd go wash my hands, and I'm like, well, okay. It's just wipe them off on your hoodie. But we got towels in there now, and pretty much
it's slowly coming along.
We had a huge blockade in the middle of the house, but we tackled that this morning. We tackled it. So that huge blockade that they'll see in tomorrow's video that we finally got all sorted out, like major sorted out, wasn't easy. As a matter of fact, you're going to find out how ridiculous it was, but it is all done now. You'll see that it is all done. So that was a major hurdle. We still have not actually opened up the black trailer yet. And so that's a 20-foot covered trailer. That's everything that came out of my basement, my garage and shop. I'm just scared to open it right now. I'm scared to open it because I told her what I want to do is get the whole house. Let's just get everything under order, unpacked, and then we'll get into that trailer. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is getting in that trailer anyway and just adding more to the chaos.
Really, the only thing that we have left to unpack is
a bunch of smalls, a
lot of fragile stuff,
glass,
a lot of fragile glass stuff,
decoration,
like his knickknacks, which are still in a box. We need to
all from storage units just to fill up shelves.
We need to find homes for those.
I got to find the rest of my Ghostbuster stuff that I don't know where it is for some reason. So
I couldn't find
it's here somewhere.
I was in my she shed looking for it. I bet it's in the trailer.
You think so? Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be in the black trailer. It could be
because I looked when I spent hours in there today looking for more Elvis stuff and more Ghostbuster stuff, and I couldn't find anything. So it's got to be in that trailer. It was probably in the garage, and it's in the trailer.
I think we have the one guest bedroom where your brother and his family stayed. I kind of feel like we have
Linda said she worked at Jolly Time.
Oh, nice.
We do love Jolly Time.
You love Jolly Time.
But you love it too.
Babe, I get it because you're so particular. That's it. It's popcorn. So I feel like
they taste different.
I've
tried different times.
So we have the one guest bedroom, which would be where your brother and his family stayed. Do you feel like we've got that?
With the Murphy bed?
Yeah.
The one with the Murphy bed?
You feel like you got that bedroom where you want it? Mm-hmm. All right. So then we have the other 2 bedrooms, which are not all set yet at all. As a matter of fact, they're being a catch-all for stuff right now. So we've got to figure those bedrooms out. Do you feel like we have our bedroom? Is it pretty much situated and figured out?
There's still a bunch of your clothes that I have to hang up,
which I'll never wear. So anyways,
do you want to donate them? Like, what do you want to do?
I told you you could YouTube
auction them or donate them.
Well, auction them to the viewers, and then they can donate them.
Okay.
They can buy them and go, I'm going to donate these.
All right, this is what I'll do. I'll hang up all of your clothes, and then you can decide yay or nay.
You're going to override my decision anyway, so just do it because you know I don't care.
I'm not doing anything with your clothes until you give me the green light.
I don't care. I wear a hoodie.
Because if I make the executive decision to auction off his clothes, I can hear it now. He'll be like, George made me get rid of my clothes.
You see? She made me get rid of my clothes.
She made me get rid of my clothes.
George came in and made me get rid of my clothes. I had shirts. Now I have no shirts. She made me buy underwear with no holes in it. She made me buy socks with no holes in it. JK, she makes me wear the Fruit of the Loom underwear, Justice League Task Force undies that JK sent me. She makes me. It's all George.
Oh my gosh.
So the house is pretty much coming along pretty well. Your she shed is coming along. I still have to do some work in your she shed.
Oh my gosh. JK's dancer name was Jelly Time.
Should have known.
You're not right, JK.
What do you think the
Beth
J
wants
stands
to know
for?
what kind of Jolly Time. We like the extra butter and the big cheese and the sweet kettle one.
Okay, so when she says we, what she means is she. This is what my life is. Whatever she wants, I just do. Okay, life is easier that way. So when we say we, it means she, and I'm like, yes, okay, that's cool.
Sherry Lockhart said, filling the whoopee cushion with chocolate pudding enhances the joke.
Yeah, it does.
Have you ever done that?
I will, but I don't have to with you.
Are you going to use it or just keep it packaged and put it up on?
Because you're going to have to use it with you. You crop dust everybody all the time.
You're gonna have a section for just Jeremy stuff.
No, just YouTube viewer gifts. Yeah, it has nothing to do with
That's
Jeremy.
where I got my idea from.
I'm not getting a whole George shelf or Jeremy shelf. The only thing that says Jeremy is this patch.
Well, the viewers have sent awesome gifts that say George on it.
You realize that's just a Ghostbuster name for busting ghosts.
So are you saying, do you think it would be weird if I had like a George shrine that was a combination of gifts from the viewers?
Well, I mean, I have a George shrine. It's all the hair that you leave all over the house. Your toenail clippings, your dry skin, the food from your braces, your eye snot. I mean, it's part of my George.
You saved my eye boogers?
It's part of my George voodoo doll. When you get like you did the other day, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go adjust some things.
There's Glenna. Hey, Glenna. Oh, speaking of when I was unpacking all the Elvis stuff, one of the boxes had a scarf that Glenna made me. Of yarn that I donated to her, and she was supposed to use the yarn for her church, and then she ended up just making me a scarf.
She did it for the church, and she made it for you.
Yeah.
That was pretty incredible.
And I still have a bunch of prayer blankets and prayer throws that you guys made me as well. I save it all.
So we've got 2 bedrooms that we need to get together. We got our utility room.
We got our shelvis room picked out and ready.
You got your shelvis room now. The closet and clothing is not done. We have the master bedroom. I would pretty much say the master bedroom is done, right? Because we have the sitting area up top and you have a bed.
Ordered. So you guys remember the brown? He called it graham cracker. His couch. I ordered matching couch covers because right now there's a gray couch. I ordered matching gray couch covers.
George made me change the name of my couch.
See, this is what he does because I asked him first before I ordered. I said, "What are your thoughts on getting gray couch covers for graham crackers?" He's like, "Babe, do whatever you want. I don't care."
I can never call my couch graham cracker again. I'm gonna have to call it like gray horse or gray parrot, or what's the name that goes with gray?
How about just a gray couch?
All right, gray couch works too. Yeah, I had graham cracker, now I got gray couch. Doesn't have the same ring to it, but so that'll work too.
And then I also ordered a couch cover. It was more of like it's called a French blue. I got a couch, like a love seat cover and an ottoman cover for the nook. Like the 4th floor.
The Canuck?
For the love seat of graham cracker.
The Canuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Then the master bedroom will be done once I hang up all the thousands of articles of clothing that you have that
So I
don't wear.
I stay in the Canuck in the oversized couch and love seat, and then you get the master bedroom, and then I just listen to you snoring and stare up at the ceiling all night. Jolly time popcorn.
Should I share a video of you snoring really loud?
Jolly time popcorn extra cheese. Jolly time. I need my shelves. So
next Wednesday, when we do Wacky Wednesday, do you care if I share a video of them of when you were snoring really, really loud in Egypt?
yeah, I care. Just like I cared
Thanks,
when
Dennis.
you showed them
Woo!
about me coming out of anesthesiology. I care.
Anesthesiology?
Yes. That was not pleasant. But you sure got enough video of it.
I thought you got a kick out of it too.
Until you told me later you were trying to interrogate me, asking me questions that nobody should be asking anybody, and you were trying to interrogate me.
And then you
without
try to
my
get
knowledge.
me back during my last surgery. You're like, "Oh, I'll get you back. I'm going to ask you questions."
Yeah, and I got yelled at by the nurse, but I still snuck some clips in. I did. I got a few clips here or there. Nurses yelling at me.
All right. Do you want to wrap things up and put on your helmet? You want to put on your Captain Fumblenuts helmet and sing us a weird song?
What kind of song do you want?
A weird one?
How about going to war?
I don't know what looks sillier, this way or the other way.
I guess I'm going into the mine. I'm going mining,
I got
baby.
something for you.
You got something for me?
To add to your helmet.
You're going to add something to my helmet?
Yeah.
Going mining. If you love what the hell's, type what the hell.
In the chat.
If
in the
you
live chat.
Love what the hell's, type what the hell's. If you love what the hell's. What rhymes with hell's?
Snail mail?
And you love watching us open your snail mails. If you love what the hell's. Type what the hell's.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our weekly live. We'll probably do another backpack competition with all of the donations that you guys have made. We are so close to hitting our $500 backpack goal.
$500 backpack?
I mean, 500 backpack. Thank you for correcting me. I misspeak all the time. We're so close to hitting our 500 goal of backpacks for the orphanage children in Egypt. Say good night, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.
We love you guys. Have a good night. Mwah.